Why don't we want to kill babies?
Well,
and I know that's a terrible question, but that is the question here.
wait, why don't we want to kill babies?
Yeah, why? I mean, let's see. A kid was arrested for having a fake gun in Reading.
Okay.
And the comments were basically how he should be stoned in the street. He should be hung. He should be murdered. We're willing to kill all these murder people. All these other people are traitors to the nation. Hang Mike Pence over here. And all of a sudden we're just all, but life is sacred. You know, right. Until people start telling me that life is sacred, people are just all, but they're just babies. And I'm all, yeah, but as soon as they're born, you don't want to help them. And when they grow up with problems, you want to stone them in the street. You know, don't come to me with this life is beautiful thing if you're not going to act like life is actually beautiful.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think like we all know like abortion restricting laws like do nothing to restrict abortions. They just make it more unsafe. Right. Like,
well, they restrict them. I mean,
right. But like
people still find them.
Exactly. They don't decrease the number of abortions. They just make it so that like more women die. If you look at the statistics anyway, that is what appears to be the case.
Well, that's what I told my wife last night is this is just going to get flipped when a woman dies from an abortion and that makes it to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Well, but you know, the Supreme Court will still be conservative then unless it's 80 years from now. Right. So
80 years from now, it'll be the same people.
Honestly, some of them, yeah. So yeah, this is all just theocratic nonsense about punishing women for having sex. You know, that's what I think. But
and I'll say my last thing, and I know I've said it on here before, and that is, if you really want to make America great again, make abortion mandatory.
Interesting. That's a surprising position there.
Nothing. So I was talking to my sister-in-law and she's just all, and I'm all like, oh yeah, I'm pro-abortion. And she's just all, no, you mean you're pro-choice. And I'm all, oh no, I'm pro-abortion.
You don't get a choice. You are not having a kid. Well, not on my watch.
If you want the warriors and business leaders of tomorrow, those will be the kids who were raised by a mom who was capable of running and hiding from the law while pregnant for 9 months. Don't you think? That would be like a superhuman nation of super rich, competent people. So if you really want to take over the world, make abortion mandatory. Only the strong will survive. So
I think you should become a supervillain because that is the kind of job where that
Kickstarter that.
I think you can. Yeah, I think you can get on there and be like, if I get, $15 million, I will steal the Statue of Liberty.
I won't ask you to pray with me because of the goddamn lawyers.
So you might not be surprised to learn that more than 1 million people have become followers of a conspiracy theory that birds aren't real. That's right. The birds you think you see flying in the sky are actually government surveillance drones.